NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Chased out to his right. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. On the give, this is Irving. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out. They'll throw it. Drops back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Love gonna air this out to start. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's gonna be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Hawk 7, here we go.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
70 Timberwolf. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing his love on third. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Right back to Irving now. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jair Alexander with the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Go.
Pass play now. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Buccaneers outs it into punt formation. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes this in at the 25. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Packers will take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Go! Ready?
From the pistol, here's Love. On the move, headed right. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Cut by Jacobs. On the move, past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Lion!
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Lion. Ready?
Love to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
18 Rattler. Ready?
Love now on 3rd and goal. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. It doesn't get much easier than this. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He beams one, deep right up, into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers beginning their drive here. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Love out of the shotgun. Gets this one to Watson. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
18, Pioneer.
First down throw. Here's Love. Watson with the catch. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Alert.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. They'll run, Jacobs. Takes it in, touchdown Green Bay. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half? And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Cowboy 80.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Irving on the inside give. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They give to Irving, left side. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now a carry by Irving. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here we go, set. Go.
First down from the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Handoff headed right, Irving. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Carry here for Irving. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Pass it down close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. He keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Check. Panther.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He throws a bullet. He's got it deep downfield. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. Jayden Reed, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking for a pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
They'll run this with Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And the Packers and a 5th DB out there for this 3rd down play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. Starts the return at the 34. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. That punt goes 63 yards. And they're going to take over possession. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Go! 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Ready?
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Panther 60. 19 tight. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Throwing, Love. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. Gay now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Godwin. Racing down the left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. To the air now on 1st and 10. On target to Godwin. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive in taking that shot.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Irving here from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal. Free play here. Let's see what he does. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. He's throwing for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
From the pistol, here's Love. He fires one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's out all the way inside the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Ready, ready? Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Gay to add the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect him. He's going to have to use all week to get his body right to hopefully hit the field next week.
It's a gain of 8, but even still after that, behind the sticks, 3rd and 11 coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. This is reeled in by Reed. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Oops, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Watson, quick pass wide. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Watson, quick pass wide. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Irving hauls it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 37. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Got to hurry this to the line. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. picked off by Nate Hobbs. So this is a Packers win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.